Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Jo Waddell, and today I'd like to show you a really quick and simple technique for changing how you feel. Most of us have got somebody in our lives, whether it's past or present, who we perhaps have a bit of an issue with, where when we think about them, we get that sinking feeling inside. It might be somebody who's perhaps bullied you in the past, or perhaps somebody who said something unkind about you. Or you may not even be able to put a finger on why it is you have this feeling about that person. You and I can't change what they've done. We can't turn the clocks back into the past, but what we can do is change how we see them and how we feel about them now. I've done this technique an awful lot over the years with both patients and clients because it's such a quick and easy technique. What you're doing is you're thinking of something that makes you giggle, and you are transferring that onto the person that you have the issue with. So for example, I've had a client where a family member had bullied and abused him in the past, and he turned him into a garden gnome. And I said, how do you know it's still this person? Well, the eyes and the moustache. It's important to really visualize clearly. So what color is the gnome's hat? What color is his jacket? And where are you going to put the gnome? Now, it doesn't have to be a gnome. I've had patients use balloons. Balloons are very, very effective. Choose the color that's right and let that balloon represent the person. If you want to, you can burst the balloon, or you can hold the string and you can just let the balloon go and it can drift off out of your life. Whatever works for you. Occasionally I get surprised by this when I ask a patient what would make them giggle. And I had somebody a few years ago who said, an Eddie Stobart truck. And I thought I'd misheard, so I went, what? An Eddie Stobart truck. I thought, okay, I've got to run with this one. So trucks have faces. What sort of face has the truck got? Scowling face. Don't know how I knew, but Eddie Stobart trucks all have names. Christine. And then I was a little bit concerned as to, what this truck was doing to the patient. So I said, and where are you in all this? And she said, I'm driving the truck. The issue happened to be with her husband, and she went out giggling to the point where my staff turned to me at the end of surgery and said, what on earth have you done with that woman? That's for me to know and them to wonder. So take a few moments now, close your eyes, think of the person that you have the issue with, and then think of something that would make you giggle. Brighten up the colours. Make sure that you know that it is that person. So maybe their facial features, or the colour of their hair. Make it ridiculous. Make it really silly. So if it's a witch, a big nose and purple hair, if you want to, you can shrink them down and put them into a bottle because you can't hear them when they're shrunk down and like a little ship in a bottle. Or if it's a balloon, you can just take it to somewhere and let it go. That's right. And when this image is really, really clear in your mind, I want you now to try to get back the image of the person. I suspect you're struggling because what will pop into your brain first every time now is that new image. And how much better to giggle and to feel ridiculous about somebody than to feel stressed. And you can use this technique with as many people or situations as you want to. Have a bit of fun. And I'll see you next time. Take care and stay safe.